Have you ever wondered why some people continue wearing the same clothes year after year, even as trends come and go? In this video, we'll explore extraordinary stories of those who have cherished their garments for decades, revealing profound life lessons hidden in each faded shirt and threadbare pair of pants. From the resilience of individuals who've battled poverty, to those who treasure uniforms from bygone days filled with love and nostalgia, to the disciplined few who maintain the perfect fit for decades, you'll discover surprising truths about the value of simplicity, memory, quality, and confidence. Keep watching, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand their reasons but also gain inspiring insights into how such timeless habits and perspectives can reshape your own lifestyle. We'll delve into the emotional connections people form with their clothes, highlight the importance of careful investments and sustainable choices, and show how small changes in attitude can lead to a richer, more meaningful existence. Stay with us until the end, and you may find yourself looking at what's already in your closet with renewed appreciation and deeper insight. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. First characteristic: people living in difficult, impoverished circumstances. There exists a profound, silent dignity in those who endure difficult, impoverished circumstances. These are the individuals who, out of necessity, wear the same garments for countless years, not as a matter of choice but as a means of survival. Each article of clothing becomes a testament to their resilience, a humble yet powerful reminder of their unyielding spirit. Every stitch, every frayed hem, and every patch tells a story of sacrifice, resourcefulness, and an unbroken will to persevere. For them, clothing is not just fabric, it is a lifeline. While others chase fleeting fashion trends, these individuals embrace the practicality and warmth of what they have, even if it is old, faded, or torn. During the bitter chill of unforgiving winters, a threadbare sweater can mean the difference between suffering and solace, a fragile barrier against the relentless grip of the cold. Tragically, the world remains filled with countless souls facing such harsh realities. Families trapped in cycles of poverty that stretch not just years but often generations. In such households, the concept of inheritance takes on a profoundly different meaning. Here, children do not receive wealth or heirlooms. Instead, they inherit the well-worn shirts, trousers, or coats of their parents. These clothes, though simple and unassuming, carry the weight of a family's history and struggles. An old jacket passed down from a father to his child becomes not just a garment, but a symbol of thrift, love, and survival. Consider the poignant example of a man who wore his grandfather's clothing, a legacy not of riches, but of enduring strength and practicality. Instead of discarding these garments when their original owner passed, he lovingly washed and mended them, giving them new purpose and significance. In a world where material things are often treated as disposable, his actions stood as quiet defiance against waste and a deep respect for the hard work that once created those clothes. While many cultures perform rituals to bid farewell to a loved one's possessions, in households bound by poverty, necessity prevails over ceremony. The fabric, imbued with memories and meaning, is not laid to rest but instead continues its journey, serving the living. For these individuals, every piece of clothing embodies more than utility. It represents the tireless labor, sweat, and sacrifice of those who came before. To them, wasting such a precious resource is unthinkable. Their lives may be marked by scarcity, but their hearts are rich with gratitude and wisdom. They understand, perhaps more than anyone, the true value of what they have. In their quiet, unassuming way, those living in hardship reveal a depth of character forged in the crucible of adversity. They teach us that strength is not found in abundance but in the ability to cherish what is often overlooked. Their unwavering resilience and ability to find meaning in the smallest of possessions stand as a powerful lesson to the rest of the world, a lesson in humility, resourcefulness, and the enduring beauty of the human spirit. Second characteristic: emotionally rich people who treasure memories. For some, the decision to wear old clothes is not merely about practicality or saving money. It is a heartfelt tribute to the deep emotional significance woven into the fabric of each piece. These garments are far more than material possessions. They are silent witnesses to the passage of time, bearing the weight of cherished memories, personal triumphs, and bittersweet stories. To these individuals, every crease, every faded thread is a testament to a life lived fully, a tangible connection to moments that have shaped who they are. I once encountered a veteran proudly donning his old military uniform at a commemorative event. Though its colors had dulled and its fabric showed the wear of decades, it carried the essence of a bygone era, a time when courage, camaraderie, and sacrifice defined his days. Wearing that uniform transformed him, allowing him to step back into the shoes of his younger self, and reliving a chapter of resilience and honor. The sight of him stirred profound respect and admiration in those around him, as his attire told stories of battles fought and victories earned, both on the battlefield and in life. It was not just clothing, it was a living relic radiating pride and history. This deep connection to attire is not exclusive to veterans. Longtime factory workers, farmers, or construction laborers often form an emotional bond with their work clothes. These uniforms, worn through years of toil and perseverance, become imbued with a sense of purpose and identity. Even after retiring, many carefully preserve these garments as sacred reminders of the sweat, dedication, and dreams that built their careers. To wear them again is to step into a time capsule, recalling the rhythm of the days when their contributions mattered most. These clothes become emblems of their life's work, representing a legacy of effort and pride. At class reunions, you might spot former classmates dressed in their old school uniforms, their faces lit up with laughter and nostalgia. In an instant, the sight of those uniforms erases the years, conjuring images of mischievous pranks, unbridled dreams, and the innocence of youth. Similarly, couples who have spent decades together often hold onto the clothes they wore on their wedding day. These garments, meticulously stored away, hold the essence of their vows, their first dance, and the beginnings of a shared journey. To touch or wear them is to unlock a treasure chest of romantic memories, a portal to the days when love felt fresh and boundless. Whether it is a veteran's military attire, a laborer's work uniform, a school alumnus's cherished blazer, or a couple's wedding garments, these items transcend their material purpose. They become living artifacts, imbued with deep emotion and history. They remind us that value cannot always be measured in monetary terms. Instead, these clothes teach us the importance of honoring the stories and sentiments that objects carry. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. In a world that often prioritizes the new and the disposable, such emotionally rich individuals inspire us to look beyond the surface. They remind us to treasure the intangible, to celebrate the memories, the relationships, and the experiences that breathe life into the things we hold dear. These garments, worn and imperfect as they may be, become symbols of life's greatest treasures: love, resilience, and the beauty of time well spent. Third characteristic: people who place great importance on product quality. Among those who have a remarkable ability to wear the same clothes for 10, 15, or even 20 years, there exists a unique kind of person. These individuals are not motivated merely by thriftiness or sentimental attachment. They are driven by an unwavering appreciation for the intrinsic value of quality. To them, clothing is not a fleeting indulgence or a means of adhering to societal trends. It is a deliberate choice, a calculated investment, and an extension of their philosophy of life. For these individuals, the durability and enduring beauty of their garments are reflections of their foresight, intelligence, and respect for craftsmanship. There's an adage: time is a double-edged sword. For most people, time is an adversary, an unrelenting force that wears down all things, especially those created with haste or cheap materials. Low-quality garments often fall victim to time's unforgiving nature, losing their shape, tearing at the seams, or fading into obscurity after just a few years. Such clothes, though they may have seemed like a bargain at first, quickly reveal their true cost. Constant replacements, wasted resources, and the frustration of garments that fail to meet even the most basic standards of longevity. In stark contrast, people who prioritize quality refuse to settle for mediocrity. To them, clothing represents more than mere utility. It is a statement of self-respect, a nod to the artistry of its creators, and a tangible expression of their values. These individuals understand that quality clothing is not just about looking good. It is about feeling secure in the knowledge that their choices were made with intention and care. When these individuals shop, their focus extends beyond appearances. They scrutinize every stitch, every thread, every fabric choice. They choose garments that not only look appealing but are built to withstand the relentless march of time. A well-made coat, crafted from durable materials and assembled with expert precision, can weather decades of use while retaining its form and function. It becomes a reliable companion, a source of pride, and a silent testament to the wisdom of its wearer. One of the hallmarks of this mindset is an appreciation for timeless design. These individuals steer clear of the capricious allure of trends, knowing full well that what is fashionable today may become laughable tomorrow. Overly trendy pieces, no matter how appealing at the moment, are destined to become relics of a specific era. Bell-bottom pants from the 1980s or oversized shoulder pads, for instance, have long since fallen out of favor. In contrast, classic, simple designs, like a perfectly tailored blazer or a crisp white shirt, transcend time and remain appropriate for virtually any occasion. But their choices are not purely aesthetic. Those who value quality possess a profound ability to think long-term. To them, purchasing a high-quality shirt or pair of trousers is not just about saving money over the years. It is a deliberate act of sustainability, a way to combat the wastefulness of fast fashion and disposable culture. Every carefully chosen item in their wardrobe speaks to their respect for the environment, their disdain for overconsumption, and their commitment to living intentionally. This approach to clothing also reveals a great deal about their character. People who prioritize quality tend to be thoughtful and measured in all areas of their lives. They are not easily swayed by flashy marketing or societal pressures to conform. Instead, they march to the beat of their drum, making decisions that align with their values and long-term goals. Their garments, therefore, are not merely items. They are symbols of their discernment, intelligence, and unwavering commitment to excellence. There's a quiet dignity in their approach to clothing. Each piece they own tells a story, not of impulsive purchases or fleeting trends, but of careful consideration and a desire for longevity. Their wardrobe is not cluttered with items they regret buying or clothes that serve no purpose. Instead, it is a curated collection of garments that serve them faithfully year after year. In the end, those who value quality exemplify a profound truth, that true elegance is not about having the most clothes, the most expensive wardrobe, or the latest styles. It is about making choices that reflect your principles, respecting the artistry of craftsmanship, and understanding that simplicity and durability are the hallmarks of timeless beauty. Their clothing, like their lives, is a testament to the idea that less is more and that true value is found not in abundance but in the careful selection of what endures. Fourth characteristic: people who rigorously manage their body shape to maintain clothing fit. Have you ever paused to reflect on the subtle but undeniable transformations your body undergoes as the years pass? The shift often begins quietly, sometimes as early as your 30s or 40s, and becomes more pronounced as life progresses. For many women, particularly those who have experienced the profound journeys of marriage and motherhood, these changes can feel like a betrayal of the body they once knew. The waistline that once fit effortlessly into a favorite dress might now feel tighter, or perhaps the dress remains tucked away, a bittersweet relic of younger days. Men, too, face their battles. Stomachs once flat and firm begin to round, and simple tasks, such as climbing stairs or taking a brisk walk, can suddenly feel like monumental exertions. The impact of these physical changes extends beyond mere appearance. They often force us to adjust in ways that feel symbolic of the aging process itself, buying larger sizes, opting for looser, less flattering clothing, and quietly resigning ourselves to the narrative that youth, and the figure that accompanied it, is gone for good. Over time, this transition can erode our confidence, leaving us nostalgic for the days when we felt more at ease in our skin. And yet, in this sea of gradual surrender, there exists a group of remarkable individuals who defy the odds. These are the men and women who seem immune to time's relentless march, who pull out a suit or a dress from a decade, or even two ago, and wear it as though no time has passed. Their ability to maintain their figure so consistently over the years is not the result of luck or genetics, but of extraordinary self-discipline and unwavering commitment to their well-being. They are the custodians of their health and bodies, embracing practices that allow them to preserve not only their wardrobe but also a sense of pride, confidence, and control. For these individuals, maintaining their body shape is not about fleeting vanity or superficial perfection. It's a way of life rooted in balance and intentionality. They understand that the body is a gift that requires care and respect. At the first sign of weight gain or loss, they act swiftly, not out of panic but with measured steps, making small adjustments to their diet, lifestyle, or exercise routine to restore equilibrium. This consistency is a testament to their self-awareness and their refusal to let external circumstances dictate their physical state. Diet plays a central role in their lives, but not in a way that feels punishing or restrictive. They do not succumb to the whims of emotional eating, allowing stress, sadness, or even celebration to steer them toward unhealthy choices. Instead, they approach food with mindfulness, savoring meals without overindulgence. Alcohol, too, is consumed sparingly, if at all, as they recognize its potential to derail their efforts. Their relationship with food is one of respect, a recognition that nourishment should fuel the body, not burden it. Equally important is their dedication to physical activity. Exercise is not an occasional pursuit or a reaction to guilt, but an integral part of their daily rhythm. Whether it's a brisk morning walk, a yoga session, or a strength training routine, they prioritize movement as a means to keep their bodies strong and agile. This commitment extends beyond aesthetics. It is about maintaining the vitality needed to enjoy life fully, to move without pain, and to engage with the world on its terms. But their discipline doesn't end with diet and exercise. It extends into their mindset, their habits, and their approach to life's challenges. They cultivate resilience, refusing to let setbacks derail their progress. When life throws its inevitable curveballs, be it stress at work, family responsibilities, or personal struggles, they rely on their habits and routines to anchor them. Their consistency is a form of self-care, a way of saying, I matter enough to invest in myself, no matter what. For these individuals, maintaining a stable figure is about far more than fitting into old clothes. It is a reflection of their values, their commitment to self-respect, their belief in the importance of balance, and their dedication to living life with intention. Every time they zip up that dress or button that jacket, they are reminded of their perseverance and the rewards of their efforts. Their wardrobe becomes more than a collection of garments. It becomes a symbol of their journey, a celebration of their ability to honor themselves through decades of change. Their example is deeply inspiring, offering a blueprint for what is possible when discipline and self-care come together. To maintain one's figure over the years is not merely to resist the effects of time. It is to live with a sense of agency, to refuse to let life dictate how you feel about yourself. It is a reminder that health is not just about numbers on a scale, but about how you move, how you feel, and how you present yourself to the world. In choosing to prioritize their health and well-being, these individuals unlock countless benefits. They feel lighter, both physically and emotionally, and they carry themselves with magnetic confidence. They extend the lifespan of their wardrobe, finding joy in pieces that hold memories and meaning. More importantly, they inspire those around them to do the same, to see discipline not as a burden but as a gateway to freedom, vitality, and self-expression. Ultimately, their journey is not just about maintaining a figure. It is about maintaining a life of quality, balance, and self-respect. And for those of us who witness their example, it is a call to action, to embrace our health with the same commitment and to recognize that the effort we invest in ourselves is always worth it. Through their dedication, they remind us that the body is not just a vessel but a canvas, and the way we care for it is one of the most profound forms of self-expression we have. Fifth characteristic: people with confidence, those who can wear any clothes well. A renowned writer once penned in the literary masterpiece Water Drills Through Stone, at pivotal moments in life, words often capture the essence of our emotions. In middle age, I find myself cherishing the word comfort. This single word embodies a life of lightness and self-assurance, a reflection of a soul at peace with itself. These simple yet powerful words resonate deeply, shedding light on an often overlooked truth, that confidence, much like comfort, is not found in the external but is cultivated within. This profound insight becomes a guiding principle for those who exude an unshakable self-belief, no matter the clothes they wear. For some, clothing is a delicate dance with insecurity. The thought of donning outdated or simple garments can stir a wave of anxiety, a fear of judgment, or a worry that their perceived worth might diminish in the eyes of others. To these individuals, fashion serves as a shield, a way to mask perceived inadequacies and gain validation. But then, there are others, remarkable individuals, whose quiet yet undeniable confidence renders the question of attire irrelevant. They carry themselves with a grace that elevates even the simplest outfit, making it seem like a conscious, sophisticated choice rather than an afterthought. These individuals possess a rare quality that is increasingly scarce in a world obsessed with appearances. They wear their clothes, not the other way around. They do not depend on designer labels, flashy accessories, or the latest trends to feel valuable or to gain the approval of others. Their confidence comes from a place far deeper, an unwavering understanding of who they are, their values, and the richness of their character. To them, clothing is not a declaration of status but a functional extension of their identity. Even when dressed in old or modest garments, They remain impeccably neat and well-groomed. They prioritize cleanliness and self-care, not to impress others, but as a reflection of their respect for themselves and the world around them. This sense of self-respect is not an accident. It is the product of a lifelong dedication to self-improvement. These individuals continuously deepen their knowledge, refine their manners, and cultivate their inner world. They understand that elegance is not something you wear but something you radiate through your actions, your words, and the way you carry yourself. Their simplicity, far from being ordinary, becomes extraordinary because it is imbued with thoughtfulness and authenticity. This natural, unpretentious charm leaves an indelible impression on others, drawing admiration not for their attire but for the quiet strength they exude. Perhaps what sets these individuals apart most is their ability to rise above the trap of comparison. They have no interest in competing with others or proving their worth through material possessions. They are not concerned with whether their clothing is better or trendier than someone else's. Their confidence is rooted in the profound understanding that their value is intrinsic and cannot be measured by external markers. This freedom from comparison allows them to approach life with a lightness that is both inspiring and enviable. They do not seek attention, but their presence naturally commands it. Their unassuming elegance draws people in, reminding us that true style is not about making a statement but about embodying an effortless grace that comes from self-assurance. The simplicity of their clothing becomes a canvas upon which their inner qualities shine, a testament to their intelligence, kindness, and authenticity. Through their example, these individuals challenge the rest of us to reconsider our relationship with clothing and appearance. They remind us that beauty is not something that can be purchased or adorned. It is something cultivated from within. It is in the way you walk into a room, the warmth of your smile, the sincerity of your words, and the depth of your character. It is in your ability to carry yourself with dignity, no matter the circumstances, and to embrace the simplicity of life without feeling diminished by it. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Their confidence, untainted by the need for external validation, becomes a source of inspiration. It encourages others to move beyond the superficial and discover the joy of living authentically. It whispers a powerful truth, that life is far more meaningful when we focus on nurturing our inner selves rather than obsessing over outward appearances. In the end, such individuals teach us a profound lesson, that clothing, no matter how beautiful or expensive, is merely fabric. It is the person wearing it, with their self-respect, quiet confidence, and unwavering authenticity, who brings it to life. They reveal that true elegance is not stitched into the threads of a garment but woven into the fabric of a soul that is at peace with itself. These individuals not only inspire others to rethink the essence of beauty but also redefine it entirely. They remind us that confidence is not about being noticed, it is about being remembered. And when a person radiates such genuine self-assurance, they leave an impression that lingers long after the clothes are forgotten, reminding us all of the timeless truth, that it is not what you wear but who you are that truly matters. Sixth characteristic: practitioners of frugality, those who protect the environment and cannot discard old clothes. Confucius once said, "Frugality is not about deprivation. It is about looking ahead." These profound words carry an ageless truth that resonates deeply in a world increasingly driven by consumption. Frugality is not merely a practice of saving money or avoiding waste. It is a philosophy of life, a deliberate choice to honor resources and nurture a future where sustainability and mindfulness coexist. Those who embody this virtue, particularly in the way they care for and repurpose old clothes, stand as silent yet powerful advocates for a way of life that values meaning over excess and responsibility over indulgence. For those who practice frugality, clothing is not simply a disposable commodity. It is a repository of memories, utility, and respect. Every garment tells a story, woven with the threads of care and ingenuity. Clothes that others might discard without a second thought are, in their hands, given new life and purpose. A shirt outgrown by an older sibling is not waste. It is washed, neatly folded, and lovingly stored for a younger sibling who will wear it with pride. Even garments that may no longer be suitable for public use are creatively transformed. They become inner layers for warmth during cold winters, cleaning cloths to keep a home tidy, or patchwork pieces sewn together to create something entirely new, like quilts that radiate the warmth of shared histories. Through such habits, a single garment might last a decade or more, offering tangible proof of how a life of frugality can align with environmental stewardship. These practices are not merely about extending the life of a garment, but about embracing a way of living that is deeply rooted in practicality and simplicity. Frugality is a quiet rebellion against the fleeting allure of fast fashion and the constant drumbeat of consumer culture. Even when these individuals have the financial means to purchase the latest trends or indulge in flashy consumption, they choose not to. Their choices are deliberate, born from an understanding that true value lies not in a price tag or brand, but in the respect, care, and thoughtfulness that they infuse into every item they own. They remind us that possessions, no matter how humble, can be cherished when treated with love and intention. This ethos is particularly evident in those who lived through the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, a generation shaped by hardship and scarcity. These individuals learn from an early age to see abundance in small things and to find beauty in resourcefulness. For them, every item, every piece of fabric, held potential and promise. They grew up in times when waste was a luxury few could afford, and their lived experiences imbued them with a profound sense of gratitude and responsibility. This mindset is not just a relic of the past, but a testament to the resilience and wisdom that comes from living through challenging times. As we grow older, the lessons from this way of life become increasingly poignant. The act of continuing to wear old clothes is not merely about saving money or minimizing waste. It is an expression of values, a declaration of independence from the relentless demands of modern consumerism. There is a quiet dignity in choosing simplicity over excess, in valuing utility over appearance. These choices reflect a profound understanding of what truly matters in life. They teach us to find beauty not in the fleeting shine of newness, but in the enduring strength of what has stood the test of time. Old clothes, lovingly maintained, become more than garments. They become symbols of a life lived with care and intention. Each worn patch, each frayed edge, tells a story of resilience and continuity. These garments bear witness to decades of experience, reminding us of the moments they've accompanied us through. Joyful celebrations, quiet reflections, and everything in between. They are more than fabric. They are threads that connect us to our past and anchor us in the present. But the significance of frugality extends beyond the personal. It is a philosophy with profound implications for the world we inhabit. By cherishing and reusing what we have, we take a stand against the culture of waste that threatens our planet. Frugality is a form of environmental activism, a way to reduce our footprint and contribute to a more sustainable future. In treating our possessions with care, we also show respect for the labor and resources that went into creating them, honoring not just the item but the interconnected web of effort and energy that brought it into our lives. Moreover, this way of living carries an inherent aesthetic, a beauty that arises from simplicity and purpose. Those who wear the same clothes for years, even decades, often exhibit a style that transcends trends. Their fashion is not dictated by magazines or social media, but by an inner sense of harmony and respect for what they own. This approach reminds us that true elegance lies not in what we wear but in how we carry ourselves and how we treat the things around us. As we observe their lives, we are invited to reflect on our own. What would it mean to embrace this philosophy in a world that constantly urges us to buy more, consume more, and discard more? Can we, too, find joy and meaning in cherishing what we have rather than yearning for what we do not? Perhaps the greatest lesson these practitioners of frugality offer us is this: that in simplicity there is abundance, and in caring for what we own, we cultivate a deeper connection to ourselves, our community, and our planet. Their quiet actions speak volumes, offering a counter-narrative to the relentless pace of modern life. They show us that by choosing to live thoughtfully and responsibly, we can create a legacy of care and wisdom, a legacy that whispers of a gentler, more harmonious way of being. It is a legacy that challenges us to see beyond the superficial and embrace a life of purpose, connection, and enduring value. Let us learn from their example and walk a path that honors the past while building a sustainable and meaningful future. 3 things wise elders never tell their children. Old age brings with it a tapestry of memories, a wealth of wisdom, and a longing for serenity. It is a season to reflect on life's triumphs and trials, to savor quiet moments with family, and to share the lessons etched in time's passage. Yet, amidst this yearning to connect and guide, wise elders understand that their words carry immense power, capable of either nurturing the roots of familial love or sowing the seeds of silent estrangement. A single sentence, spoken in haste or unguarded emotion, can ripple through the hearts of their children and grandchildren, leaving either a warm glow or a lingering ache. Wise elders know this all too well. They know that silence, though heavy at times, can be a form of love, a shield that protects relationships from misunderstandings or unnecessary burdens. In their silence, there is both strength and tenderness, a choice to preserve harmony over self-expression. The truth is, wisdom often lies in restraint. What is left unsaid can hold as much weight as what is spoken. Out of love and a deep understanding of human fragility, wise elders keep certain thoughts locked away in the chambers of their hearts. They understand that some truths, though valid, are better left unspoken, not out of deception, but out of a desire to nurture peace and understanding. Here are 3 profound truths that wise elders carry silently, choosing to keep them from their children's ears, not as secrets, but as acts of selfless love. 1. Biased statements or comparisons. In the intricate tapestry of family life, few things hold more weight than the delicate balance of fairness. It's not just an obligation but a profound act of love to show equal affection to all children. Yet, many parents, often unknowingly, fail to realize the profound sensitivity children possess when it comes to how they're treated. What may seem insignificant to an adult can echo deeply within a child's heart, shaping their sense of self-worth and their relationships with siblings. As we age, life's challenges often soften our hearts, making us more inclined to openly express emotions. While this can be beautiful, it also carries the risk of unintentional favoritism. Consider the scenario of a parent who, out of immense gratitude, showers praise on one child who frequently offers care, inadvertently overlooking the silent sacrifices of others. A few misplaced words, spoken without malice, can unknowingly plant seeds of jealousy and resentment among siblings, threatening to fracture the very foundation of familial love. These biases, no matter how small, have a way of lingering. After parents are gone, unresolved feelings of unfairness can fester, creating lifelong rifts among siblings who once shared the closest of bonds. Imagine the heartbreaking silence at family gatherings, the unspoken pain etched into every interaction, all stemming from moments that could have been handled with greater mindfulness. Wise parents recognize the profound impact of their words and actions. They take the time to acknowledge the unique strengths, struggles, and growth of each child. Through deliberate and thoughtful communication, they weave a narrative of unconditional love, ensuring that no child feels less valued or overshadowed. This not only fosters a sense of security but also serves as a powerful lesson in empathy and equality for future generations. By infusing fairness into their parenting and prioritizing emotional balance, parents become architects of family harmony. Their efforts resonate far beyond their lifetime, creating a legacy of love and unity that continues to bind their family together. In this way, they teach their children that true wisdom lies not only in how we express love but in how we ensure every heart feels it fully and equally. 2. Complaints about their spouse. In the intricate tapestry of marriage, disagreements, and conflicts are as inevitable as the changing tides. Yet, when complaints about a spouse are aired openly in front of the children, it strikes at the very foundation of family unity, unraveling threads of respect and tarnishing the sanctuary of the home. Such remarks, often spoken in moments of frustration, carry a weight far greater than intended. They seep into the hearts of children, planting seeds of doubt and distorting their perception of love, partnership, and the sanctity of marriage. To a child, parents are the architects of their understanding of relationships. When one parent belittles the other, it paints a fractured picture of unity, creating an emotional chasm that is difficult to bridge. As parents, we hold an extraordinary responsibility to model respect, patience, and empathy. Complaints aired in the heat of anger serve no purpose but to fracture the delicate harmony of the family. Instead, approach differences with quiet dignity, addressing conflicts behind closed doors where mutual respect can prevail. In moments of discord, remember that your spouse is not merely a partner in conflict but the one who has stood beside you through life storms, sharing its joys and sorrows. When children witness their parents navigating challenges with love and understanding, they learn to trust in the resilience of relationships. They grow up believing in the beauty of commitment and the strength that comes from mutual respect. This lesson is not just a gift to them but a legacy that shapes how they will approach their relationships. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. In the twilight of life, peace within the family becomes a priceless treasure. Small grievances lose their weight in the grander narrative of shared memories and enduring love. Learn to forgive the imperfections of your spouse, to appreciate their presence as the constant companion in your journey. Cherish the quiet moments, the unspoken understanding, and the bond that has weathered the test of time. Complaints, left unspoken, pave the way for gratitude to bloom, fostering a home where love and tranquility reign. 3. Complaints about previous generations. It is a common tendency for many people to trace the roots of their struggles back to their parents, often expressing sentiments like, "If only they had provided better opportunities, my life would have been so different," or "My parents never cared enough to show interest in me." While these feelings may stem from deep wounds, such words not only fail to bring healing but also carry unintended consequences, especially for the children who hear them. When you voice dissatisfaction with previous generations, you risk planting a harmful seed in the hearts of your children. This seed teaches them to look outward for blame rather than inward for growth. It encourages them to focus on grievances instead of gratitude, inadvertently fostering a mindset of entitlement and resentment. Over time, this blame shifting becomes a cycle, preventing them from embracing accountability and self-reflection. Worse yet, criticizing their grandparents, the very people who contributed to their family's foundation, undermines a sense of respect and gratitude for their heritage, leaving a void where appreciation and connection could have flourished. Wise individuals recognize the futility of dwelling on the past. They understand that while they cannot rewrite history, they have the power to influence the future by how they choose to interpret and share their family's story. Rather than voicing complaints, they focus on retelling moments of resilience, recounting how their parents or grandparents endured hardships and persevered despite their flaws. They highlight the beauty in imperfection, revealing the humanity in every struggle and the lessons waiting to be uncovered. By sharing these positive narratives, they teach their children to view life through the lens of gratitude and responsibility. They create a legacy of appreciation, showing that even in the shadows of adversity, there are lessons to be learned and reasons to be thankful. This approach not only strengthens familial bonds but also inspires future generations to embrace challenges with courage and to see the value in their roots, no matter how imperfect they may seem. In the end, it is not about erasing the past but transforming its meaning, shaping it into a bridge that connects generations through understanding, respect, and love. So, what have you learned from this discussion about the impact of criticizing previous generations? Have you realized the importance of fostering gratitude, teaching accountability, or cherishing the lessons passed down through your family? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Take a moment to reflect and comment below. What is one thing you've learned from this video that you plan to put into practice in your own life? Your insights might inspire someone else on their journey. If you found this video valuable, please share your thoughts in the comments, give it a thumbs up, and share it with others who could benefit from this message. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more wisdom and thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.